What's going on, everybody? It's Cody Steck. Welcome back to the channel, Living in Salt Lake City, where you can learn everything you need to know about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, and play here along the Wasatch Front. In this video, we're going to be discussing the top 5 builders here in Utah. Let's jump into it. Now, as we jump into this, I do have to say, look, there's going to be hundreds of builders across the state, and I'm not able to talk about all of them. The top 5 here on this list are just going to be based off of my own opinion. I've showed thousands, if not tens of thousands of homes, and so I can kind of tell what a good home looks like and if it's actually worth what you're getting for what you're paying for, right? So I'm going to talk about these builders here, and these top 5, like I said, are just based off of my own opinion. I'm going to start at number 5, and we're going to work our way all the way down to number 1, so make sure to stick around all the way through the video so you can see who the best builder is in Utah, at least in my own opinion. So for the number 5 spot on our list here, I want to talk about Ivory Homes. Ivory Homes is one of the longest standing home builders in Utah, and they've been ranked number 1 for many years, and they build a ton of homes. They have a very good reputation, and they stand by their work. I will say that Ivory has been around the longest, and they have a very long track record of being able to put out really nice homes. Now, I do have to say that when it comes to Ivory Homes, you know, people who grew up here or have lived here for a really long time typically like the floor plans that Ivory Homes puts out there. They build a very traditional home and a very conservative type of home. Now, for people who are moving in from out of the state, I do hear pretty often that they don't love the floor plans that Ivory Homes has. So you may or may not love the floor plan, but there's no denying that they build a really good home, and they have a very good process in place to be able to make sure that they build your home on time and deliver what they promised they would deliver. All right, now the 4th builder on our list we're going to talk about here is Alpine Homes. Alpine Homes is kind of one of those, I like to call them a sleeper, right? They're kind of in the background. They do a lot of business and they really know what they're doing, but they don't get a lot of the notoriety that maybe they deserve or maybe they should based on how big they are and how many homes they actually build. They've got numerous communities across the whole entire Wasatch Front, and they build a really nice home. They typically are building homes anywhere from about $500,000 up to $1 million, so they do offer homes kind of in that second home level, and they do have some starter homes as well. They do have some small cottage type of homes that they're building on these smaller lots, so that is an option, but most of their stuff I would say is probably in that second home, you know, move up type buyer range. And like I said, they are building all over. They deliver a really nice home. They've got stuff from Saratoga to Lehigh to Bluffdale, all over the place, and they build a really nice home, and they kind of just fly under the radar, right? They don't get a ton of notoriety. I don't think they have a really big place in the market as far as like advertising or marketing or anything like that, but they just build a really nice solid home. So I don't think that you could really go wrong if you decide to try and build a home with Alpine. They're one of my favorite builders. Now, as we jump into number 3 here, if you're thinking about making a move to Salt Lake City, to Lehigh, to Provo, anywhere here along the Wasatch Front in northern Utah, make sure to reach out to me. My information is here on the screen. I absolutely love it when people reach out. I've helped people from all across the world make a move right here to Salt Lake City, Utah, and I cannot wait to hear from you as well to see if we can help you make that transition as well. I do work in the new construction space. That's why I'm making a video about this. I love working in new construction, and recently I've probably been doing more new construction than existing homes just because there's so much to do in new construction. You get to choose the home, you get to choose the lot, you get to choose the location. There are so many benefits to building a home, and that's why a lot of people are going that route. Plus, you also get to lock in the price right now, and you don't typically have as much competition. So that's another huge plus with new construction. So with that said, reach out to me and let's jump into number 3. Number 3 on our list here is going to be Edge Homes. Edge Homes is probably number 1 or number 2 when it comes to building homes in the state. They build tons of homes. They have homes all over the place. They build condos, they build townhomes, they build single family homes. They are one of the biggest operations here in northern Utah, and I think they build a pretty nice home. They've got amazing systems and processes on the back end, which allows them to build a really nice home and deliver it to you on time with the promises that they make along the way. They are a mass production builder, so like I said, they're building condos, townhomes, and single family homes, so they are very spread out and they have a very, very large operation going, but I do think that they build a very nice home. As far as my favorite builders, my top 5 builders here in Utah, we're going to talk about Lane Myers Construction. Lane Myers is typically known for their luxury homes. Their motto is homes that make a statement. This is one of my favorite things about Lane Myers Construction. They built homes from South Jordan to Cottonwood Heights and a ton of homes in Park City as well. Lane Myers is one of the best luxury builders out there. They've got the track record and they really know what they're doing and deliver a hands-on personal experience. When you're building a luxury home, that's really ultimately what you're looking for. You kind of of need somebody to hold your hand through the process, to help you with the lot, to help you with the design, the architecture, the engineering, the design inside, right? The kind of the interior design, right? So you really need somebody who can help you see the vision that you're trying to execute on. This is where Lane Myers does a fantastic job. I've seen a ton of their stuff online, and they build really, really nice homes. They execute very well on what they say they're going to do, and I've never heard complaints from anybody who's built with them or owns one of their homes about the quality of the home. They're going to make sure that everything gets done right, from the stuff inside the walls to outside the walls to the little details. They really make sure to knock it out of the park and build an amazing quality home. If you're thinking about going luxury, this is definitely a builder that you need to look into. There are other luxury builders out there that work in the custom home space, but Lane Myers is one that you should not overlook. All right, guys, as we jump into the #1 builder here on our list, make sure to give me a thumbs up here on the video if you haven't already done so, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't done that. I post videos on everything you need to know about what it's like to work, eat, sleep, live, and play here along the Wasatch Front, and I don't want you to miss a thing if you're thinking about moving here. So #1 on our list, my very favorite builder here in Utah is Toll Brothers. Toll Brothers builds an absolutely phenomenal home, and I like these guys so much, I'm actually trying to convince my wife that we should look at building a home with them. I think they really pay attention to the details, and they have awesome floor plans. The one thing that I always notice when people are moving in from out of state is they come to Utah and they say, look, Cody, I just need 3, maybe 4 bedrooms and an office, but I want a really nice home. I don't need 4,000 square feet or 5,000 square feet and 7 bedrooms, right? I just don't need that because I don't have a ton of kids. You know, the kids are moved out, or I've only got 1 or 2 kids, right? So I hear that time and time again. People move here, they don't want the 4,000 or 5,000 square feet home, and that's the thing that Toll Brothers has really recognized. Toll Brothers will come in, they'll build you a very, very nice 3,000, maybe 3,500 square foot home in that $750,000 to $1 million range, and they're going to make it really, really nice. They allow you to do tons of really cool things in their homes. One of my favorite things is they let you do a floor to ceiling window or sliding door, and this just really adds to the aesthetic of the home, right? When you're in a house, you spend probably 75-80% of your time in the kitchen and the living room. So these are probably the areas that you want to look the nicest. Toll Brothers has so many options around these areas that you can really get it dialed in and make and create and build a home that you really love and that is unique. Toll Brothers has home sites in Harriman, Lehigh, Bountiful, Riverton, Cottonwood Heights, all over. And like I said, they're typically in that $750,000 range up to about $1 million, maybe even $1.5 million, depending on the size, the floor plan, and the location that you get. The sweet spot is kind of that $800,000 to $900,000 range, at least for right now. I believe that Toll Brothers is the best builder here in Utah. They build a really nice quality product. They really know what they're doing, and they're a national builder, so they've been around the game for a long time. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. I know I wasn't able to hit on every single builder out there. There's a ton of other great builders who are building awesome homes. If a builder that you're looking at did not make this list, it's not because they necessarily build a crappy home or anything. It's just that these are some of my favorite builders as far as floor plans, pricing, bang for your buck. These are some of the builders that I would consider if I was going out there and looking to build. Again, it's not because any other builders are not good or anything. It's just that this is my own personal preference. So, and with that said, there are some other notable mentions for builders that you should check out if you're looking at building a home here. Some of the other builders that come to mind as notable mentions are Sage Homes, Richmond American, Blenner, Destination, Home Point Center. There are hundreds of builders across the state, and there's a lot of really good ones out there. If you're thinking about building new construction here in Utah, or you're just making a move here and you want to buy something that's already existing, make sure to reach out to me. My information's here on the screen. Call, text, or email anytime. I absolutely love it when you guys reach out, and I cannot wait to hear from you as well. Get in touch with me and let's start talking about your move here to Salt Lake City. I would love to help you get into a new home or an existing home that's already built. With that said, guys, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and I'll catch you in the next one.